Now that I have a scaffold set up for this structure, it's time to add the staples. So to make this easy, I'm going to first start with auto staple. This doesn't do exactly what I want because I'd like to have these loops free at the ends and I don't want these short pieces. So I can select these pieces, but to make my life easy, I'm going to deselect crossovers, select strands, deselect the scaffold, and the first thing I'm going to do is push back these longer ends, which I don't want to delete, I just want them to move back. Once those are in place, I can tag all of these short staple strands which were put there, and I can hit the delete key to get rid of them. Now I have the single-stranded 6-base loops at the edges which I wanted. I can go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Push back these longer pieces, tag the short staples, and delete them. And once again, I have the loops that I want on the other side. So the structure here looks good now with the staples, except that the staples are too long and they need breaks. So let's let auto break try to do that. I'm going to set my target length at 48, increase my minimum to 24, which would be 8 stretches of 8, 3 of them, and that's pretty good for holding things together. I'm going to give it some leeway by increasing my maximum length to 90, which is something we could still order from IDT. And then minimum distance to crossover is going to hang us up a little, because what I'd like is for it to be 8. But if I hit OK, nothing happens because it's already in violation due to the crossovers in the scaffold as well as in the staples. So I have to play with it. 5 isn't good. Let's try 4, and it works. Unfortunately, this means we have positions like this one where we're only 4 bases after the crossover, and I don't like that, so I'm going to hit the shift key, still with select here. I'm going to go ahead and hit the connect these just by tagging them with the shift key, and we can get rid of the places where the break is just not what we want, and just keep doing that. Now we create a new problem, which is now we have some strands which are too long. So you can go back to the break, select break, and now you can put new breaks in where you think they'll work better. So it takes a little work to clean this up and make it the way you want it, but that's basically how you proceed, and then you'll have your staples and your scaffold in place and you'll be good to go.